Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel The Trading Game, the channel where you get all the stock market related information, news and financial education. In this video, we'll be talking about Bank Nifty analysis. So if you are an old user of this channel, daily we used to get one stock, but today I have something very important to update in Bank Nifty. So we'll be doing the analysis of this index today. So we are not picking any stock, but we'll be talking about Bank Nifty. Okay. So what I'm seeing there is it is looking ready for a very big crash is what I saw, especially the movement of last 2 days, including today. That means yesterday and today. So we'll be looking into that in detail in the next slides. Okay, so before that, as usual, let's look into some market update. What happened with Nifty today? So Nifty yesterday it closed at 10,799, which is around 10,800, and it opened almost flat at 10,818, which was just 18 points, 19 points on the higher side. From there, it made a high of 10,847, but from there, we can see in the last half an hour of the market time, so it fell a lot. So it made a low of 10,676. That is from the top, it almost fell like 170 points, so which is too high. With that, it closed at 93 points lower at 0.87. So coming to Bank Nifty numbers, so Bank Nifty closed comparatively better when compared to Nifty because it closed at only 0.19 percentage. So which in case Nifty it was 0.87. Okay. So as you see here, yesterday closed at 22,628. From there, opening was on the higher side, around 70 odd points was the higher opening. From there, it made a very big move on the upside, wherein it gained like it touched that 23,000 mark and made a high of 23,080 before falling a lot in the last half an hour session or last 1 hour session, wherein it almost touched 22,500. In fact, it touched 22,500, wherein making the low of 22,499. But from there, it closed at 22,584, which is just a 43 points down from yesterday's close. Okay. So coming to a few gainers, top gainers and losers of the day. So IndusInd Bank, which is running a dream run in the last few days, few weeks. Again, it was a good mover. So wherein it gained exactly 5%. At one point of time, it was it was further more around 7-8%. It was like a gainer, but due to that drag in the market for the last 1 hour or so, so it was. There was a bit down for this particular stock. And comes Shriram Transport, which is doing good in the last few days, gained 4.7 percentage, and Canara Bank moved 4.3%, and Auroforma is 3.3 percentage, and United Spirits is gained 3.2%. Coming to the loser section, so Zeal was the main loser, a big loser, wherein it lost 4.5 percentage, and DLF lost 4.3 percentage, and Bajaj Finance, which we talked a couple of days back, so it lost almost a 4 percentage, and TVS Motor lost 3.7 percentage, and Asian Paints lost 3.4 percentage. So these were the main gainers and losers for that day. Okay, so before going into the chart of Bank Nifty, I just wanted to, as usual, I just want to mention few points wherein no indicator works on all the stocks. So as I always say, there is no indicator which works good on all the stocks. We need to look for that indicator which work on particular stock. Okay, but there will be one indicator available for a stock if we really deep dive into that particular stock, and we need to find out that. And here in this channel, I'm just trying to do that for you. I'm just trying to find out the indicators working for a stock, and I'm trying to update you on the same. Here we are into Bank Nifty daily chart. Hey Gundoa! Here we are into daily chart of Bank Nifty, and as you can see here, we are having a chart of the last 1.5 month. But for this video, we'll be talking about the month of June. Okay, so here you can see this particular whatever the wave is forming over here. I have created, or I have just drawn here two lines, trend lines, and as you can see here how good it is respecting those trend lines. Okay, so one is from June 3rd till today's date. So how exactly it is respecting that, and the second one is on the lower side from mid-June to the current date. And as you can see here, this channel is getting formed and it is getting squeezed. Okay, and the today's move, or at least today's high, was a clear indication that the market peaked out in a short term. And as you can see here, if you come to the bottom RSI, so you can see here whenever it peaked out 65, so the trend is getting reversed here. So earlier also you can see here on this particular data, when it was nearing this channel, it got the RSI got reversed, and from there we saw a good fall of like almost from 22,500 to 2960, which is around 1600 points. So that was a big fall. So similarly, what has happened here is today RSI has already reached 65, and as you can see here with a with a red candle forming today, so the RSI has been turned red. So what that means is the high might be done for this stock, or the short term high might be done for this particular index, and we can expect a big bear market entering into the Nifty and Bank Nifty, especially in banks. So in the last few days, it has run quite a bit, but today's indication is showing that it might fall heavily from here, because once it crosses this particular channel, if it comes outside this channel, then there is a very big gap here. So as you can see, the next support is around only 19,500, which is too heavy. So there are chances like around 2,500 points. There is literally no help for this particular stock if it starts falling. However, on the other side, by chance, if the market is able to cross about 23,200 tomorrow, then definitely the move might continue. I mean, this RSI might again turn up, and it might be a super bullish scenario then. But as per me, it is there are very less chances that it is happening, and the stock might take a U-turn on the negative side from here, and it might travel down a bit. Okay. And yesterday, if you remember, or if you have seen my video on Reliance, so on the same topic, we talked about Reliance, and you can see how good the fall is in Reliance today. So it almost closed at around 1.5 percentage from the peak. So it was a very good move. So what I'm seeing there in Reliance also, the flow is will continue on the downside, and it might go for a while. Okay, so similarly, I'm expecting this Bank Nifty to come down. So my initial target will be around this area, which is 22,100. But if it is by chance, if it is able to sustain, or if it is able to close below this value tomorrow, then we can see a very big fall in this market. And one more comment I just wanted to make here. So whoever, if you are having any buy position in the market now, so please contact your financial advisor and get and do the further decision, because what I'm seeing in the market now is a huge fall from here. So I'm clearing all my buys. So that what it means is that I'm selling off all my shares, and I'm looking for a short sell. So whatever the buy signals I had given earlier, please ignore that. So whatever the profit you are getting, just book the profit, and wait for the next entry, buying entry, because I'm not so hopeful about the market from now on. So it might come down a bit, or drastically, but definitely market is going to have a big fall from here as per me. Okay, again, I just want to reiterate. So whatever the views I'm sharing here, it is just for your information, and it is just to improve your risk reward ratio, so that like you can apply these rules to your theory and you can work it out. So it is not there is no recommendation for here either buying or selling. It is my personal views, and it is just some for knowledge purpose. I'm sharing it with you guys. So if you have to do any trades, please do contact your financial advisor before taking any calls. Okay, with that, just a request all of you. So if you are new here, please do subscribe the channel, so that it gives me some motivation for me to do further videos. Until then, see you till the next video. Until then, bye bye.